I dream of playing where the best in the world play, in Paris.
First touch. Beautiful, beautiful. All right, let's go next. Next. The kids and the players that I coach have something very special. And they put their heart into everything they do.
My biggest dream is to play at a very high level of soccer.
Every time you talk about going to Paris to these players, they get excited, which is why they're working so hard. As a coach, for me to see that they are willing to put in the effort, the work, and every session they show up, every game they show up and do the same kind of work. It's exciting.
It's tough, but I think about my dream and it keeps me going.
What is the percentage that I ask for when you play a game? 120. What does that mean when I ask you for 120? Give more than what you can give, right? Give as much as you can, okay? Say it, boys. Let's go, let's go.
I remember her just towing it up the field and the ball getting ready to go in the goal, and Josiah comes running out of nowhere and kicks it out and saves the goal. And I can see that he wasn't there just to have fun, but he really wanted to compete.
Especially even younger than that, we would kick the ball in the hallway and he'd just kick it and dribble up and down the hallway with me. So
he's grown up playing with kids about 2 years older than him, so they're always faster, bigger, stronger than him. And he was still always able to hang toe-to-toe just because of his determination.
Ready for the game? Yes! All right, so it's going to be a tough road, but hey, we have to be ready for it. Right, guys? Yes. All right, let's go. Let's break it. Let's go.
Yeah, so it's a massive event. We call it the PSG Academy World Cup because all of the countries in the world meet up at the Youth Academy at Poissy. It's a new training facility that opened a year and a half ago, where all of the countries are going to represent PSG in their colors of their country. So it's a big event. This year the finals are going to be at the Parc des Princes. Okay, so the players are going to train, are going to do games for 3 days at the Youth Academy, and then every team is going to play one game at the Parc des Princes, the home of PSG.
Going to the PSG World Cup in France is a special occasion for every player, for every coach, for everybody who is involved in soccer.
I'm nervous, but it's a good kind of nervous. It makes me ready.
Chicago PSG have defeated all the other teams in our group, and now we're going to face Los Angeles for the main prize, a trip to Paris to compete in the International PSG World Cup. The Los Angeles team is one of the strongest teams across all the PSG US academies in the United States. They're extremely technical, extremely fast, and they haven't lost a single game last year in their competitions. And it's going to be very hard to compete against them in the next match.
Avoid those fouls. It happens in the game, right? But this is not the end of the game. 15 more minutes. Guys, I don't want you guys to think this is over. It's not over. We gotta score the goal. How many chances we got? You guys ready? Yes. You guys ready?
Yes.
PSG scored the goal, it was pretty amazing. I saw the parents on the sidelines. Everybody was jumping, everybody was cheering. The same thing happened with us, the PSG staff on the sidelines. And at that moment, we knew we were back in the game, and we had the chance even to win the game.
Listen, it's PK time, right? Focus and take the PK, right? Pick a side, do not go out, do not be composed. I don't want any friends to see whatever you look over there. Watch FIFA, watch.
Penalties are pretty unique. It can go either way, and I wasn't personally super excited about the penalty kicks because I know it's just like kind of gamble. They started with a good shot, they scored the first, and then it was like a pressure on our players. We scored to tie the 1-1, and then after that, like a couple of other shots, we got to the point where one of our players, unfortunately, with a bad luck, hit the crossbar. That gave them the advantage. Then we got Calder, our goalkeeper, who was the MVP, the best goalkeeper of the tournament. He made amazing save. That got us back into the game. After that, they scored the next one, and one of our players got behind the ball. There was a lot of pressure on him. It was the last penalty kick. Unfortunately, his angle to the ball, I think it was a little bit off. Hit the shot very hard. That's where the penalty kicks finished there. This is soccer, to be honest. Last year we played against the same thing in the finals, and we beat them on the penalty kicks. This year was opposite, right? But it's a learning process. It's something that we have to grow from, and I think the boys are gonna learn from this and just become better and better as the day go by.
So when I got the phone call that they lost, it was heartbreaking in itself because I wasn't there to just hug him.
Despite the loss, the great thing that happened is that the 4 of our players are selected for the mixed U11 team that's going to still go to compete at the PSG World Cup.
While they're announcing, couldn't really quite grasp it because you're still kind of emotional from the loss. And then once they said his name and it's sinking in what is going on.
Please make some noise for Josiah!
You kind of just got lifted right back up. It was like a roller coaster ride, and you just see that smile right back on his face and that self-gratification that he got what he was there for.
One of them is Josiah. Then we also have Drexel. We have Marco Livaya, and we have Calder, who is the best goalkeeper of the tournament. This is going to be a great opportunity for them to still go to the Paris and be part of that elite team, compete on the highest level, and get a great experience.
It's a roller coaster. Watching him lose and the devastation at first, and then we had no idea he was going to Paris. And when he got that ticket to Paris, it's just the light in everybody's eyes and his eyes, and he was just so proud.
In soccer, as in life, the dreams can be shaken, but never truly broken.